You alright, Will?
Aye, not too bad.
Have a nice weekend?
Alright, just football.
Football.
Yeah.
Almost a match?
Aye, it was what I was wanting, but hey ho.
A few drinks after the match?
Of course, of course.
Up to anything else then? How's the dog doing?
Oh, she's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
She's still eating things.
She's not as bad, she's just hyper. She stopped chewing stuff.
Oh, that's good.
But she just thinks she's little like the other two. She just bounces about all over. She's still a puppy.
At least she's not eating your water or anything anymore.
That
That's
was a nightmare.
passes
Passport.
homework.
I know.
That's great. Right, so just a general thing for you to do your performance review. You've worked for us for a year now. I hope that you've been having your monthly one-on-ones with your team leader. I do like to do your annual ones. I do speak to your team leader, your colleagues and things like that. So I have got some points to discuss today. It's a safe environment. You can say what you want to say to us today. If you've got any issues, bring them out today, but you don't have to wait for these meetings. If you do have any issues, I'm here for you all the time. Your team leader should be there, so anything like that. So we'll just start going through everything, and at the end, if you do want to write any questions down, but like I said, it's a safe environment. Anything you want to say, just bring it up now. Like I say, I'm always here. Did you bring yourself a appraisal form?
I haven't done it yet. I've got it here, but I didn't know whether they wanted just to do it face to face, or I've just been busy trying to make sure I'm getting the targets.
That's absolutely fine. That's fine. Well, I have made a list myself and I've got some points to go to. Next time you come, you don't have to fill that form in, but if you do just want to bring some notes in, it's just, you might think of something that you want to bring up, and if you've got your notes there, you can just make sure that we've gone through them. Is that okay?
Okay.
Right, so 12 months, how's the job been?
It's alright, I think I'm doing alright. I'm hitting all the targets, both of them all regularly. I think I'm doing well.
I'll positive feedback. There is a few issues that we're going to talk over today. There's nothing major there, and I am going to be discussing KPIs and things with a lot of my staff as well. We are all hitting our targets and things like that, but I want to get to the best we can be, so we're going to have some ideas about that. What I do want you to check today is that your job description is still what it was when you originally started. So I think I sent you your job description out. Yeah. Did you get a chance to have a look at that?
Yeah.
Are you happy that everything that you're doing is the same? Is there anything different that we need to look at?
I think everything's more or less okay. I can't see anything majorly different in there than what I'm supposed to be doing.
It is a fast changing environment. There's a lot of things going on, and we just want to ensure that I am reviewing you for your performance for what was on that. And if you're doing above and beyond, we want to check that. So if you're happy that's the same at the minute, that's fine. Right, so as we said, overall, I'm happy with your performance, your KPIs, you're hitting your targets, you're actually going over your targets. Your time and accuracy is always great. You're getting, I think it's up to 99.2, 99.4%.
Everything's over 99, so it's
brilliant. So that's really good. I am happy with that. Again, I want our department to be the best it can be. So I feel like I will be nagging you all a bit to try and get those targets up, which you might be seeing a bit annoyed my targets are above there, but we want to be the best, and I want everyone to be the best. So we will discuss it a bit like that as well. The one thing that even though you are hitting your targets, we have noticed that your effort in the last couple of months hasn't been what we saw the first 8 months of your role. Again, I'm not trying to put you down for that, because your performance is good, but I just want to say, is there anything why that's happening that we can help with?
Well, it is a physical job, and it's a lot of outbound packing and all that, so the problems I've had with my back have slowed us down a little bit.
Right.
So, I'm still working as best as I can in those circumstances.
Well, I didn't realise you had any problems with your back, so you don't have to share fully, but you want to tell us a bit more about what issues you've been having with that?
It's just...
I am here to help.
I know. I heard it a while ago. I've been seeing the doctor.
Right.
But, obviously I want to do as best as I can, so I don't want to take any time off. So I've just been, taking painkillers and trying to get through it.
Right. But there is things we can do to help you out with for that now, we know. What I do try to say is I don't expect all my members of staff to share everything with us because that's your personal. But if there is things that we can do to help you, there is certain things that we can do. Do you know about our workplace wellness?
No.
Right. So we have things like on-site nurses and physios that we can refer you to. We can give you time off for your appointment, so I don't know if I have really noted a bit further on that your absence is a bit higher. Is that linked to any of your back problems?
Well, I try not to, but you know, when I have my physio, it sometimes does knock us a wee bit. So if the painkillers don't work, I really struggle to move.
Do you know we can give you paid time off for your appointments as well?
No.
If you've got a letter that you can bring me or your team leader, it's not checking over you just to say that you have got this appointment, you couldn't get any time, you can have that time off from work to go to your appointments. So if that's hitting your absences, there is something we can do about it. Again, things like this we can only help you with if you tell us these things. And again, if the back problems are causing you major issues, we can look, we have got different jobs, we've got different roles. If it is getting to the point where you can't physically do your job, we don't want to make that worse. We can look at different things. But again, this is what we'll have to try and bring up. Have you had any meetings when you come back to work after your absences?
Not really, no. I just come in and crack on with it as best I can.
So your team leader hasn't been doing your back to work meetings?
Not really, no.
That's fine. I will bring that up with them because I think if we've had those meetings with yourself,
I would have known about what support you can give.
Exactly.
Struggling on.
Well, we would have known as well that you've had issues and we would have put things. I can only apologise for that because there is things that we can put in place. What I will do, we have got an on-site physio.
Right.
So if I can put you in contact, or I'll email her to get in contact with you. If you want to go and chat to her, she can tell you about the workplace and all the different things that we can put in place. Is that all right? If we can put that as one of your objectives to make sure you see her in the next month. If before you do get the chance to stay, if you have got any appointments or anything, just let us know. Just bring a photocopy in, and we will. That will not go down the date.
It's like the recurring appointment every month, so I don't have a new letter. It's just like the old letter with the.
Has it got all the dates on?
No, it's just because I just book it every month. Once I've had my previous physio to see how it is, and I just put it in the calendar. So do you want me to get a
if you just ask when you're out to the physio, it doesn't have to be just, even if they can just print out a copy if they've given you that date, or if they've given you some exercises or something on that day, just so we've got the dates. If you bring that in, we'll do that. Is that all right with that? Is there anything else about your back or anything you want to talk about? Is that?
No.
I think, to be honest, if you go to the physio, she's more qualified than I am. I am here to help with the support I can offer you, but they're going to be best placed to give you that advice. If it does get any worse before you see your physio, please just come back to us. We can look at reasonable adjustments. We can look at changing the job because you are in a very physical, demanding job. Like I say, you're still hitting all your targets and things, so please don't worry about that. We just wanted to know if there's anything. And now we have found out, hope that's a good thing and we can help it. I think I've mentioned before that the team's doing fab, but I want them to be the best. I really do. So what I'm going to go out is everybody in the team, not just yourself, to see if anybody's got any ideas of how we can improve the targets. I'm going to be honest here, I'm not on the warehouse floors yet, I'm not doing your job. So I want the people on the floor that's doing this job to come to me and say, this is right, this is wrong, I think this could improve it. And I will look at all them, because I think you guys are doing that job every day. I'm there for half an hour to see what you want to do. And I would appreciate any feedback on that, honest feedback. Happy with that? I do have to mention, obviously we did have a bit of an issue during the year where we had a grievance for your aggressive behaviour. I haven't had anything mentioned since that. Is there anything you want to talk about that? Has that been, is there any issues related to that?
I haven't had any further issues, just, I think, I don't know what caused it. I might have snapped a few times, but it's just the way the team are with this. They're not very inclusive.
Right.
But I just, I get on. I want to do my best. and that's why I'm, putting effort in to make sure I hit all my targets, and hopefully one day I'll be able to get a promotion and use my ideas. So, yes, I've had my back problem, but I've proved that even with that issue, I can still exceed my targets, and I know that, if I can get on, I'll be able to, work with you to bring the team up to the best.
So as part of this, we'll be looking at your objectives and development for this year, so that if promotion is what you're looking for, that's something that we can help you with. One of the things that has been raised from team leaders and colleagues is that you spend a lot of your time alone at lunch times and break times. That is up to you if you want to do that, but I want to try and include you in a few more things, because I know there's social events and things, and we have charity events that are outside of work that we don't make you attend, but I would like to see you there. I think it would include you more in the team, especially if you're looking for promotion as well. We need someone to get you involved more. So again, we could bring this in. We're going to have some team building activities, and I know not everybody likes to go to team building activities, but that would be a good thing for you to get involved. There is different things we do, like recruitment events. You might have seen, or you might not have heard of. We have different charity events. A lot of them are work time. I don't know if you'd like to be involved with something, if that's pushing you out of your comfort zone, but to be fair, if you want to be a team leader, we might need to start pushing you out of your comfort zone.
I don't really know what's involved in all those events, so I think we'll need to find out a bit about them and then prepare for them.
So if I've got an upcoming event, if I'll come to you and give you a bit of a background on that, it's just like stalls for recruitment, try to tell people about the job, so you're doing a fantastic job, so you'll be able to tell people. But again, as you mentioned that you would like promotion, I would like to give you a bit more of a leader's role in that, just to see how you do in these situations. Now, I'm not going to drop you in and say organise me 3-day events, but if we have got a few day events, maybe if I give you an hour slot for you to arrange something. We're not just going to drop you in and say this needs doing. You will have the support. You will get the time away from the warehouse to do that. So maybe having that bit of time to do something once a month and getting you off the physical work will give you that help with your back. It'll include you a bit more in everything else, and it'll also give you a chance to show your leadership skills, because I know that you're keen to do it. But to be fair, at the minute I haven't seen any of those skills come out. So if you're happy to be involved in that, that's brilliant. Right, I think we've already mentioned the absences. You told us about that. I am going to raise that you haven't had a back to work interview, because that should have happened. We should have picked things up before that.
See other people helping them, but it's just that, sometimes it's just will. Just come in and get on with it. Just
but it shouldn't be like that.
I suppose that's where I'm missing out on other things as well, about knowing what's happening, what support you can give. I didn't realise all that.
If you do have to have another absence and you're not happy, or you're not happy with what your team leader is, feel free to come to myself. If you're not comfortable going to your team leader, come to myself and I'll see if there's any issues and we can work that out. I think if that is the issue, I might give you a bit more work to do with the team leader, just to build those things up. I think sometimes what the team leader said is that you like to keep yourself to yourself sometimes, which again is fair enough, but I think your team leader maybe need to do a little bit more to include you in things, so I will have a word with that as well. So the promotion, you said you want a promotion. Is there anything other learning development wise you'd like to do? Is there anything that you know about, or is this something you want us to share?
I think I totally take on what you said there. Obviously I don't know exactly what everything is available, so I think I would need some support in how to learn what you've got.
Have you heard about, you might not, we do like a coaching or budgie system.
So
what that is, we will budgie up with someone from another area. Normally it's a higher grade, it doesn't have to be a higher grade. Someone that has that knowledge. You book a meeting with them every month for an hour, and you go into that room, and if you say, I want some learning development, but to be fair, I don't know where to look. Your coach can help you in that direction.
Right.
So the coach or buddy system, they're not there to tell you what to do, they're there to support you. So if you want to go in with some ideas with them, then they can help you with all these things because they've got the knowledge. Again, that was something I'd like you to do once a month. It would be down to yourself to get in touch with your coach or mentor.
Right.
We can help you find one initially, but I don't know if that's something that you'd be interested in.
Yeah. Thinking about what you said as well, it might help me if you, rather than have approved time off, if I'm going to have physio, that might be a good time to tie in like some coaching and learning.
So maybe if we give you a day a month.
That would be quite helpful because then I know when I come back I'm still a bit achy.
Yeah.
And I'm pushing myself, so I'm probably making things a little bit worse for myself.
So maybe you could use that day to see your buddy, work on any of the maybe charity or other events and your leadership skills. Would you be happy with that?
Oh, that would be great.
Brilliant. Anything else that you want to discuss before we just go over the final objectives?
No, that's, no, thank you. I didn't realise that there was all this support available. And I really appreciate the time.
So we'll just quickly go over what we spoke about today. I will get Mickey to type it up and just get it over here for the objectives. So we're going to help you know about the physio now, so we're going to get you in touch with the physio. One of your objectives then will be to get in touch with your coach or buddy every month. That will be a monthly basis. If it's an hour, 2 hours, we'll tie it into that day. I'll try and find you a coach or buddy to start with. If you've had 1 or 2 meetings and you're not feeling like you're clicking, you don't feel like that's the right person, don't be scared to come back and say that I want, because this is supposed to be a benefit to yourself. You don't always go and get on with the person that you've got, so we can find you something else. And as well, we'll just arrange monthly meetings to get you more involved in outside activities or promotion events. Is that alright?
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's nice to actually be able to have a proper conversation about performance.
But remember, I'm here all the time. You don't have to wait for these meetings. I'm either in the office or at the end of the phone, or you've got access to my calendar, or my staff's got access to my calendar.
Right.
You can just book some time in with us if it's free. You don't have to go to your team leader first. If you feel like your relationships, then you need to come and have a chat with me. Please feel free.
Okay, thank you very much.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much. Ta-ra.
Bye.